Join me, Mark Windows, for Windows on the World live every Sunday 9 to 11 p.m. GMT. Check out our archive and program stream at windowsontheworld.net. Welcome to Windows on the World and another special. We are going to be talking once again to Jim Mukomiski, whose books include The Biomedical Paradigm, The Ultimate Conspiracy. We're going to be talking about new German medicine. We're going to be talking about what viruses are and what they aren't. And we're going to be talking about how you heal yourself from illness. Because when we strip this down, the whole of the new German medicine, which was brought in by Gerd Hamer after the death of his son, and an awful lot of research, which you can find if you look at new German medicine, the actual diagnosis is down to the person. And that is very important because we can find out where these biological shocks start, which cause the illness. And you can see us talking about that on the last video in the archive with Jim. So we're going to take that a step further today. And we're going to talk about how you can self-diagnose with any illness, including cancer. So I'm going to bring Jim in now and we're going to carry on. Hi, Jim. I just introduced you and we've referred to the last interview. So we got onto this fascinating subject we were talking about just before we recorded this. And we were talking about how the diagnosis really comes down to you. The diagnosis from the biological shock. Maybe we should talk about that, what the biological shock is for people who are new to this, and then go straight into how we can heal ourselves.
Yeah, the biological shock or psychobiological shock, whatever terminology people want to use, but the biological shock is it's not something you think about. So it's not your active mind that causes it. It's just something that bypasses your mind, and it just happens instantaneously in your psyche. And the shock then instantaneously affects your psyche, a brain relay in your brain, obviously, and then an organ, whichever organ is affected. And I'll give a classic case is like, say, a woman walking with her baby across with her 3-year-old daughter across the road, or on a sidewalk, and the daughter runs across the road to see a friend of hers, and a car knocks her down. That will just cause a biological shock straight away. That's a classic case, and it's not something you think about that causes it. It just happens like that instantaneously, and that's the nature of a biological shock. And Dr. Ricky Gerd Hamer got a biological shock over the loss of his son, Dirk Hamer, who died in his arms, and he was on his own, and that's what got him to investigate the cause. So he believed that was the cause of cancer, was a shock, and he wanted to investigate that, and that's how he got. So originally he thought he discovered that he discovered the causes of cancer, but then it broadened out to every disease known in medicine.